Well, I guess I'm live. It may or may not work. We will see. I sent a link. The link may or may not expire. And if so, then we'll just run it. What's up, Cameron? How are you doing? Eagle Scout, what's up? What are you up to, my fellow soon to be hanging out in Texas boy? Jesus Christ. I clear this with G-Ball every time, Marco. I look, G-Ball's live right now? Is this what I say every time? Nobody's live right now. Nobody's going to be live for like a couple hours from now, as far as I know. Except for I think Eagle Scout said he was going live in a little bit later too. Yeah, Texas. Leaving on Wednesday. I'm leaving in 48 hours or less to start heading down. Cameron, my day is going all right. It was a little slow at work, but I had stuff to do all day. One of our lasers is down. Doing good, just doing some prep for Texas yourself. Have you ever been Eagle Scout? Last year was my first year. It was a random live, and Blade HQ was live too. Blade HQ's live. What are they talking about? Yeah, Eagle's going on in like an hour or two. So random live from G-Ball and a random live from Blade HQ. What's Blade HQ? Who's Gabe? Were you on there? What were they talking about? New work sharp. It's a new work sharp. What's up, Neil? That seems weird. North Valley all the way. They're doing a live knife sharpening with that new work sharp, huh? I see. No, this is the first time going. Eagle Scout, well, it's a blast. I tell you what, though, last year was my first one, right? And I walked in the door and I walked around for probably 20 minutes, just lost. You don't know where to go or what do I do? I could stop at any table I want. It's just so overwhelming. There's so much great stuff. It's like, you're like, wow, how do I even begin? It's going to be great. We're going to have a real good time. Are you going to be there both days? I will definitely be there both days. I'm getting there Thursday night. Got a hotel a few miles away. And so then I got to figure out, that'll be a new thing for me. So I'll be driving in. What's up, Kathleen? I'll be driving in to park somewhere by the convention center or at the convention center parking ramp. I'm not really sure how that's going to work yet. But I'm going to park my car and I'm going to go in, so it'll be fine. Just Friday. Cool. Well, we're meeting up on Friday. For sure, bud. We're going to have some fun. Precision Pro Elite. Seem awesome if you have $500 to spend. $500 on a sharpening system. I would like one of those nice systems. The TS Prof really, I'm digging that, but I have a few stones that I can use some stones, and honestly, the amount of sharpening I really need to do, this bad boy does 90% of it. I mean, I carry different knives all the time, and I touch them up regularly, so I don't really need much more sharpening than a small one like that. Is it hard to find parking usually? Eagle Scout, I do not know. Last year I got there on Thursday afternoon, and I got a hotel like 3 blocks away from the convention center. So it was a valet parking only at the hotel. So basically I had to valet my car, put all my stuff up in the room, and then my car stayed in that parking lot until I left on Sunday. So I literally have no idea how the parking is going to work, as far as I would assume they understand that it's a convention center. They get people to visit. They would have a good amount of parking, whether or not that one fills up. I know there's other parking. It's your downtown, so there's going to be parking ramps and stuff like that. I'm not really sure how it works. If I can just go straight to that lot and just pull in, or what the deal is. If anyone does know, you can still Eagle Scout and me in are going to be. He's going to be driving from like an hour away or something like that, and I'm going to be driving from 14 hours away. But my hotel is like 3 or 4 miles from the convention center. What if you had a 500 fixed angle to touch up? If you had 500, wait. What? If you had a 500 fixed angle to touch up the blades. So if I had $500 to get the fixed angle to for touching up blades, it overkill, which is fine. I'm not saying I don't want one. I'm saying if I had $500 right now, I probably wouldn't. I might buy a couple more stones for a couple hundred and a few knives. Hello from France. What's up, Sebastian? Greetings from Minnesota. It's oh, Mr. Eddie, I tell you, it's a Toyota. Toyota. I do not have a WRX as much as I'd like one. Why pay 35 when you can pay 500? Says Ann Valley. Exactly. 4 hour drive. 4 hours. Yeah, that won't be too bad. It'll be a fun little road trip. Going with the grandpa, right on. That's super cool. Do that. Do things like that when you can. My grandparents are no longer with us, and it's been a long time. Really. But so when you can, if you can enjoy those experiences with grandpa, do it. I watch my sister's kids. She has 2 boys, and they hang out with my parents. My parents are no longer my parents. They are grandparents to those 2 boys, and they are super happy. They're having a great time being grandparents. And I see like it's just enjoy it as long as you can. What's up, Snail Trail? Dale! Give me some money to spend on useless stuff. Mr. Eddie, are you going to be there? Are you going to be there bright and ready with your Ozark Trail? But yeah, Mr. Eddie, I don't know. I feel like if you were to sell, you could probably pick 5 knives out of your collection and sell them, and it's more value. Holy. Yeah, it'll be more value on those knives in my entire collection combined. So I would say, if anything, Mr. Eddie, you should be gifting me some money. I mean, I'm just a poor little laser marking YouTuber who has to buy $20 knives to keep my channel going. Gabe, it's for the luxury of being lazy and the easiness of use that allows less learning needed. Truth. Mr. Eddie will be there Thursday night. I will also be there Thursday night. I'm going to do my normal live on Thursday night. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. If I'm just going to swirl and hide away from everybody and do it on Thursday in my hotel room, or if I want to meet up with a few of you that'll be there and you can join me on the live. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wheezy, Josh, and you guys are going to be there. I live an hour away and have a WRX. So Wheezy be like, busting all 300 horsepower. Or do you have the STI though? Is it an STI? You don't want to get a WRX unless it's an STI. What's up, Soda Alpha? Mr. Eddie, it's at like a Holiday. It's like a Holiday Inn, like 3 miles over from the convention center. I used to work in the hotel business, so I have a few people that were gracious enough to hook me up. So I got a slight discount on my room by booking it there, which is well more than half the price that it would cost me to stay at the hotel I stayed at last year. which was just like 2 blocks away. Not just a regular WRX. What's up, Clint? If one reads between the lines, you know what though? If you can spend 500 on a sharpener like that, you know you're getting a quality machine that can hold the knife in a position that's solid. You can get a nice edge on it. If you have space, you can set it up, leave it set up. See, that's the trick. Is it's kind of one of those things where if you don't have the space, you have to put it away. Then you have to get it out and set it up. Things like that. It's like, ugh, when you could set it up and have a position, like it just lives there on that shelf. And then you can just walk right over there and just clamp something in and just get right to it. Then, not a bad deal. So if you've got that space, you've got the money for it, go for it. And then watch me be jealous as I sit here like this. No hands. I mean, wait, no hands. No eyes. Watch me be jelly. I can join you on Thursday or the car ride. Yeah, let me figure out how I'm going to do it because I don't have my computer with me, so I might have to do just a vertical live, or I might be able to hook up my tablet and my phone and do a I don't know yet. I got to work on that. You need me to babysit that Towser K? I'll be more than happy to do it. I think it's fine. It'll be close to my heart all the time. All the time. Watch out. Man, if only I had a digital angle guide, right? Well, then it's like you almost want, it's like a machine. You just take your knife and you just drop it in the hopper on top and it just falls in there and then boom, it spits out a nice, clean, polished, sharpened knife at the bottom, wrapped up in a cute little bow. Where's that machine? You aren't trying to sharpen knives for other people for money. It just seems too luxurious. I kind of get that. I have 300 knives, sure, but because of my joy of knives, and I carry a knife and I make some cuts and I get home and then I feel it and I'm like, yeah, she's good. Or I'll just go and just do a little touch up and then put it away. And I'm doing that regularly. It's like my knives never really get that dull that they need anything other than a light touch up. You aren't trying to sharpen. Oh, wait, I saw that one already. It got all that deleted. What's up, Henry? Henry G. What's the good word? The good word is Texas. Going. I'll be there. I got to figure out how I'm going to carry, what I'm going to carry, what days. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. So I get to carry stuff on both days. Probably won't carry the exact same stuff. Obviously, I want to carry some of the customs that I've done, more recent laser marks, like my Momo. It's a regular WRX, but maybe we'll bring Josh's new truck. 4 Towser Ks. Should I carry? Okay, so we're doing this. This is my today's carry. I have the Kaiser Assassin with the Ultim. And then to match that Ultim, I'll be back. I have to go figure out the plans for dinner. It says Cade. Boom. I have the matching Ultim Concept Mini Main Streets. And then I also have, thought it was gone. It was so small. This. So that was my carry for today. So if I were to do 4 Tousers, what if I roll into Kaiser's not even going to be there? Just repping Kaiser. Kaiser's not here. Which clip point? Okay, so then that one will go there. These two both have, okay, so then we can go like that. We go boom. And then this one can go here. And then where's my other one? Right in front of me. Here. Boom. You need a shirt that says knife modder or I void warranties. I void warranties. That's a good one. I don't even know, Kathleen. That it's an overwhelming experience. Okay, so here would be this is what it would be like if I was like, okay, I got knife one, Kaiser, mini Telger K. Knife two, Kaiser, micarta, Telger K. Number three, Rich Light, Kaiser, Telger K. I know, disappointed, no Kaiser booth this year. That's a bummer. And fourth, Copper, Shipwrecked. Wow, it doesn't work in my right hand. It wants to be in my left. It wants to be in my left. Fourth knife, Towser K. Get out of here. What's up, Fortnite? Yeah, it's a bummer that Kaiser's booth, no Kaiser booth this time. But we're gonna get by. So yeah, Kathleen, I don't know where I'm gonna go first. Last year was my first year, so I walked around for a while. I'm like, I don't even know how do I start? Where do I go first? But you just got to do that. I think my basic plan this year is I'm gonna instantly just kind of start making a loop. Just start walking, and as soon as I recognize somebody that I met last year, or anyone that I see that I know, or um, uh, members, you guys, subscribers, or if I see Ben or whoever, anyone I see that I know, I'm gonna go hit them up right away. So I'll probably go to the NAFS booth and say, "Hey Ben, I don't know if you remember me from last year." He might. Any of them might. They might not. But I'll go find him and be like, "Hey Ben, I'm here. How's it going? Good to see you. I ordered the new Banter or Lander 5 Um, Kickstarter. I just backed that for a couple of them. Talk to him for a bit. Go over to CJRB. Talk to Russell and Nico and Dylan, Dylan Mallory. Go talk to them. Touch base with them. Say, hey, I'm going to be doing some lives. I'm going to be walking around live. If I bump into you or whatever, is it cool that we film? And just kind of make a way around and kind of touch base with just a few of the people that I've already met and know. Obviously, to find Melissa, she already messaged me that she wants to meet up. I know I heard, I think Neves is going to be there. I'll go try to find him. I haven't met him yet, but he's been in the live here a few times, so I don't know. He may or may not remember me, and if nobody does, that's fine. I'm nobody that's special, but yeah, bunch of people that I want to bump into and kind of just touch base with at first, and then kind of start going around to some of the places that I want to film at. I want to make videos at a lot of booths like I did last year. Edwards. But there were definitely some spots that I didn't make content at last year, like Rosecraft. I've been getting into Rosecraft knives in the last like 6 months. I have several of them. What's going on, Julian? So I'll stop. I didn't film at Rosecraft last year, so I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to them now that I've been made contact with them, and I've started a pass-around group with Rosecraft, and they actually just sent me some stuff I'm going to be getting tomorrow. So I want to meet the contact there, talk to them, get to know them a little face to face, shoot a video with them. Case Knives. I didn't really do anything at Case Knives last year. I wasn't very interested, but then once I started picking up some of these cool knives from Case, Jesus, I can't even open it. What's up, Cheesy Moon? But once I started collecting some knives from Case, now I want to stop at the Case booth, talk to them a little bit, Let them know I'd like to film a video with them at some point over the weekend because some of the places, yeah, I kind of want to meet them, talk to them for a minute, and then inquire about making the content rather than just walking up with my camera like boom and like hitting them. Most people are cool with it. Some of them are totally fine with that too. But you know what I mean? I want to kind of walk around, talk to some people, kind of get an idea, lay of the land, sort of a thing, acclimate. Is that a good word? Acclimate. I've heard several people they want to meet Andy. Why is my brain off right now? Andy. Andy from Hate Being a Dummy. Why is that not clicking with me right now? North Valley lanyards and Ed equals Edyards. I know how to make one or two or 500. I like knives. So we can guess if you looked like an online knife enthusiast in the future. I mean, I don't know what I look like now, but I'm definitely an online knife enthusiast. Rosecraft is going to be fun. Oh, Andy from Rosecraft. Again, it's a new contact with me. That does sound correct now that I think about it. Gone back and forth a few emails, but haven't met him yet. So, but I am liking all things Rosecraft. I'm excited to be on their pass around and just check out some of their new knives. So yeah, Andy will be definitely a good one to meet. Andy Warhol, a knife show in November in Georgia. I would definitely be interested. Georgia's not very close, so it's a little bit harder for me. There needs to be more in Minneapolis. Get everyone to come up here. Just made one for the tall boy. That's 501. Actually, way more, but we'll just round it. Just going to round it down to 501. Tall boy. Did you have to hook it on the clip then? Here's the Devo tall boy. I don't see a Edyards hole. So I guess what's that one where you have to wrap it around the clip? How many knives do I have? About 300. About 300. I don't know for sure, but it's probably around that. When are we going to do a proper Midwest knife show? Right? Right? Anonymous, where can I get a butterfly knife? Squid Industries. Go online. This is the Squid Industries. This is the trainer. This is the Mako V5 trainer. 300. Yeah, 300 was a good movie. I don't know about the remake, or wasn't there another one, or was that Gladiator? That wasn't 300. Forrest Hanks makes amazing ones. My boy Mad Yako makes some good Hanks too. Check out Mad Yako's Hanks. What's up, Stacy? Lasers down, Stace. We got the first color done, and I started getting the laser removal set up. That laser is still down. The dude was there. It leaked water everywhere. But he fixed the leak, and now they have to change the sensor on the back, but it'll be up and running by the time I get back from Texas. We've got an excellent mark with the laser that is really good removal, and then the design I'm working on for her Anno is it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. Anonymous, Squid Industries, thanks. Yes, go check out Squid Industries. If anyone else in chat has any recommendations on some good butterfly knife balisong companies, Anonymous is on the search. Mallory, there he is. So Dylan, you're gonna be there? You're gonna be there, right, Dylan? I'm last I remember you had said that you were trying to, or you weren't sure, or whatever, but Dylan Mallory. Gonna be in Texas in a few days. But because if you are, coming at you. And he's on my list. Maybe I find a nice Dylan Mallory knife design, pick one up at Texas this year. Blade Show Texas is next weekend. So in Texas, in Fort Worth on the 7th and 8th. Oh, Dylan. No. I'm going to talk about you when I'm there. I'm going to talk about you when I'm there. I'll go hit up Russell and Nico. I'm assuming they'll both be there. And then maybe I'll get them to sell me one of your knives, and then we'll have some fun. All good fun though. I wish you could be there, Dylan, but I get it. I wish I could be to more shows and stuff. It was tough to not be able to make it to Atlanta or Utah last year. Wish they would have one in New Mexico. I hear you, bud. I wish they would have one in Minneapolis. Like last year, I had to spend over $1,000 just in the hotel and food, and then they got to add on, the money to get down there, whether it's a flight or gas. I actually drove, so it cost a couple $100 in gas, which really isn't all that bad. And then the time, but I listened to some podcasts and stuff. Had a good time on the way. I like to road trip, so not a big deal. But man, think about it. If I go and I buy $500 worth of knives, but I spend $1,200 to get there. If it would have been in Minneapolis, I could have had $1,700 in knives. Not that I would. I don't know if I'd be able to buy. If I would justify the cost, you save up for the cost to get there, and then spend the money on the knives when you're there. Versus, I feel like if I knew it was in Minneapolis, I might not spend as much time doing the saving and justifying. Excited and anxious, Lanyard man. Me too. I'm like trying to not hurt myself, not trip, not get sick. Be like, okay, everything's good to go. I'm ready, and then get down there. Ordered 2 knives, but after 2 weeks, they still not arrived. Can I send you my order number? Well, you didn't order them from me. So, I mean, you could give me your order number, but I don't know how I would be able to help. I would love to be able to help, but you would have to probably send that through the company that you ordered it from. I think the hair adds to the mask. And then you might as well have the extra prop. That's like 600 gas station knives. Thank you. Thank you. I did it myself. It doesn't really match any of the actual movies. I have a couple that I've done where it looks like the part 3 mask or whatever. This one is just a unique. I just wanted it to be kind of like weathered and dirty and have this kind of cool beat up kind of look. But it doesn't actually match any of the films. But I mean, you got to get it on, right? Right. I think he would carry probably this. This would be one he would carry. Just showed up. What's up? It always is better. You got to keep the eyes like this, though. Like when my eyes are just normal, it's fine. It's fine. But when your eyes are like this, definitely more serious. Now I'm just waiting for the randos that have never been on the channel before to scroll through, be like, what is this idiot doing? Someone tried to, who was it now? I can't remember. On they commented today, asked me some info on this, and then they were like, "Oh, would you want to trade it or sell it or whatever?" And I was like, just as explaining how much I love this knife and I want to show it off at Blade Show, and I think it's great, and I'm glad it's in my collection. Like, of course, I don't want to sell it. I can't sell it. I mean, I love this thing. Who doesn't? Max Ace Goliath SLD Magic Sandmine blade. Titanium on that bolster and the clip. Absolute beast. Gotta keep it. I can't sell that. I don't know if they still are available or not. They might be. I know there was a few different versions that were available. But I don't know if they still are. What's up, Sterling? Anybody in chat know? Can you still get a Max Ace Goliath? Oh, it's just such a big knife. Great action on that thing. I mean, it's like you want a big knife, you can get one of these silly things too, but it's just not quite the same. Don't be cutting yourself now, Dan. 2 days before Blade Show. I cut this finger. Although that's not my strong hand. It's my weak arm, I got to get this packed up and shipped out too. Oh, Ken Fix donated this, the Kaiser hair. This is a small chunk, absolute pig of a smaller knife. This thing is cool. Kaiser's been making a lot of fixed blades. This one is beefy, thick, feels really good in the hand. This is definitely, I was kind of sitting on thinking the Muskrat would be kind of my favorite of their fixed blades that are a little bit smaller. I really like the Milita. It's kind of more of a larger fixed blade. But the Muskrat's really nice, smaller one. But it definitely has more of the thin, kind of more delicate, kind of like the Quaken. And then I got this hair in my hand. And it's just a beef, thick handle. Feels great. Now I think I kind of want to get a hair. I'm going to be in Texas in a couple of days, and Kaiser's not going to be there. So I won't be buying anything in the next couple of days, and I'm going to be in Texas. And when I'm in Texas, I'm going to be looking at knives. And there's going to be fixed blades there. And if I find a fixed blade there that I really like, we all know the answer. I will purchase it. I will procure it. You do have a hairy hand. I know, right? Look at that. It's like, wait. Not really. I mean, here kind of stops. I'm fairly hairless, dude. Average. What a beautiful collection. What's up, Bill? It's adequate. It's there. I've got everything from this to this and all types of silly stuff in between. Fun, unique, one-off fixed blades like the Sheriff. I love the Sheriff. This is one of my newer ones I got from Justin. This is my first Damn Designs Oni. I like this one though. It's just a chunky, thick boy. None for now. The Beaver is like that, just shorter. I got it because I'm always worried about breaking the spew tip. Spew. There it is. Yeah, the spew has a very pointy little tip. No doubt. Got him! What's up, Mike? Boom. Oh, I do love this thing though. What color? Someone was saying red to fade to black. Might be kind of cool. I'm not really sure. I don't want to do much else. I do like the stone wash kind of finish on the blade and everything about it, other than the jade. So I'd like to do a dye. But I'm not really sure. Nothing's really calling out to me. Got a petrified fish came in the mail today. Which one did you get, Mike? I have a few petrified fish. They're pretty fun. My most recent one was the Terra. The Terra was on sale for like $30. This is D2 and G10. Just a big flipper tab only knife, but it's got nice action on it. It's like the Momo, looks a lot like that same flipper. It's got the same flipper as like the Momo does. Boom. So the Beluga? Did you get a Beluga? Kaiser Beluga is pretty sweet. I like this one a lot. That fuller on there flicks it out really good. Beefy handle. Chunky boy. What is this one? Is K110. What's up, Dale from the UK? How's it going, Dale? Mike in the chat just picked up a petrified fish. Yeah, if you got the Beluga, Beluga is my favorite petrified fish. It's a good knife. It's a thick one. My second would probably be the Victor. Victor's a pretty fun one as well. What up, Doe? What's up, big hams? Just a big old ham. You just want to. I don't know. How's it going across the pond? Yeah, right? Tina? You got a white one? It's satin white. Interesting. WTF? WTF? What? Just in time. Oops. I'll give you a WTF and WWTF. Wait. Yes. Yes. So it's Monday. Oh, the sniffing of the ham. Well, you just want to get in there and give it a sniff. I know. Oh my God. I have a problem, don't I? So yeah, I'm a little nervous. Obviously, I got to make a few videos, get a little bit ahead for look like I was just sniffing a ham. uh, yeah, because I got to leave on Wednesday. So 2 days from now, tomorrow, I'm supposed to, last night, a putting league. I've been doing the live streams during the putting leagues. Some of you have been there for that on Tuesday nights. Well, the season finale is tomorrow. I don't have to go. Just out there sniffing hams. I don't have to go, but it's the last one. I kind of need to go. So after work, I'm going to go to that, and then I'm going to have to come home, get ready because I'm leaving on Wednesday. So you got the Tina. Yeah, I don't know what that one looks like. Not that it's uncommon. I'm just not super versed. I'm going to look it up here. Find fish. Oops. Tina. There it is. Oh, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Kathleen is on the ball. The Tina. Okay. I can't share the image, but I'm looking at it. That's kind of a cool looking knife. And it's got the like the heartbeat thing going across it. That's kind of cool. I like that. We'll have to check that one out. Yeah, after you've had it for a while, let me know what you think about it. Nicola, what's up? I'm doing good. I'm getting excited for Texas in a couple of days. Um, Make sure to watch the weather on your trip. Looks like it's going to be okay so far. Weather going heading south. It looks to be pretty nice. Yeah, it does look cool. That the little. I almost want to fill it in with like a red line. I think that would look kind of cool. I wonder if you could dye that in there like that. Maybe. I do custom stuff. It's tough though when you almost have to use something different. Comes with extra screws, silk case, and a cleaner and a sticker. Nice. Extra screws are great. Kaiser gives out extra can't speak extra screws with all of their um, knives, and I think it's great. It's a really good addition. I was trying to see if Justin. I was talking to Justin earlier. Oh, it's not on there. Damn it! Thought it was. I'm not. Justin was going to join me for a little bit on the live. What's up, Robert? The Willoughby just got the Asker in the mail. Pretty happy with it so far. Awesome. That is great. I love. Isn't getting new knives in the mail just like pretty much awesome sauce? It's funny. I'm starting to get it, and I'm just kind of all over the place right now. So I have knives kind of just scattered, not in a good. I'm not Mister Sir. So it's like I've got knives that I haven't picked up in a while, like the standard Militar. I was just like, man, I don't think I picked that one up for a week. Real problems when you have so many knives. What's up, Blind? Woo! Good to see you. Open them up is the best. What's up, Junior Knife Collector? We're talking Texas Blade Show. Couple days from now, I will be there. If you are going to be there, we're meeting up. We're going to have a real good time. I was trying to decide which knives I want to bring, which ones I want to carry. I'm pretty much set up for success with these pants that I could easily carry 6 or 7. I didn't have these last year, and last year, if you remember, I did my like daily pocket check before I went into the show, so you could see what I was carrying. I think I was carrying probably 6 knives each day, something like that. So I'm planning to probably do the same. Very similar kind of a setup, at least with these pockets, so I should be able to get. I'm not going to go like Nico status and have like 27 is what he had last year. I bet you'll have more this year, and I will pocket check him again, and we will see. Um, Make a guess. How many knives is Nico going to have at the show? If he's there. I'm pretty sure he's there. Did I message him already? I think I messaged him asking if he's going to be at the show. Everything's blurring together. It's just been a crazy last couple of weeks. The only reason Lanyard Man sends me knives is so that he can get them shipped back, and then he gets them back and gets to open them again. I carry one knife only. And if it's a good knife and it works for you and what you do, awesome. I feel like once I got into starting to carry 2, I can't not carry 2. And once I started carrying 3, it's like, I mean, granted, my third one is usually something like the Rybicka, just this fun little silly fish knife. but it's still a knife. It still cuts. It's in my pocket, and I enjoy it being there. My third carry knife today was this tiny little thing. I'm gonna put a laser mark on there. Won't that be fun? Just picked up my second 9 Steerling. The sea swirl is beautiful. Do I have an Essie Azula? No, El Navajo. But Essie is going to be at the show. I have kind of been looking at some of their stuff. They do have some interesting fixed blades that kind of have like this kind of a size feel to them that I will check them out when I'm in Texas and give them a shot. I don't know if I'll buy one, but they're on my list of spots that I want to familiarize myself with more. Sure. That sounds right. I'm on board with that. Sounded legit, right? Definitely some spots that I don't know much about that I want to kind of meet the company, kind of check out some of their knives, hold them in my hand, kind of see what I feel. It's been your carry for the last week. Can't get much better. That's great. It's always nice when you pick up something like that. You got it. Now you can carry it and then you enjoy it. I've had some where you kind of carry it and maybe there might be something that you don't quite like about it. I'm actually going to see the guys over at Jesus Christ, that one. Over at Victoria, Latama Victorium. We're good. This knife is from Latama Victorium. This is the Yuki. And as you can see at the moment, it's perfect. But after about 20 or so opens, what happens is the I don't know if it's the spring is spinning or what it is, but it'll start to stick. Hasn't done it. Oh, here we go. Now listen. It's like I have to squeeze it. That link didn't work. Yeah, I'm Justin. I think what happened it was because I started it without you. You want me to start another one? See, and now we're back. See, now it's perfect. But then when it sticks, you could hear I was like pushing on it. It's like just a crunch. It won't go. And it's like I feel like the spring is spinning around and getting to a spot, and then it's stuck for a little bit. And then when it spins a little bit more, boom. And like it's spinning because you're opening it and the blade is spinning it. Just to clarify, I'm Serbia. I can't buy knives, and your knives are brutally good. Shipping would be expensive, and the customs would be 5 times the price of the knife. Oh, I get it, bud. I get it. It sucks. It's unfortunate. But you get stuck in the place where you live. I need a bigger knife case. I outgrew the first 30. Right? It's like I had this. I was like, oh, this shelf's gonna do me good. Next thing you know, it's like I have nothing. You want to try it real quick? We're gonna try it. I'm gonna end this stream. There's only 20 of us in here, but I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna pop up another one. So guys, just hang out for a minute. I'm gonna send a link to Justin, and then we're gonna pop up another one. So just hang out, go back to my channel, and it'll pop up in just a second. Okay? Here we go.